Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's episode, we'll be turning all of this lovely printables and bits of fabric here into this. We are, of course, working in our Vintage British Seaside Journal, and this is episode 2. If you've not seen episode 1 yet, I'll link the playlist up in that top right-hand corner. And yes, at every episode, there is also available print packs and freebies to go with it. In today's episode, we're going to be making a 4-page spread using this lovely paper here. Yes, my print did mess up again, but don't worry guys, because that will be getting covered. We have lots of lovely printables as per usual, and you'll see them all, what I've got on my desk here, get used in today's journal. So, before we go any further, let's get all these cut up and plan out our pages. Okie dokie, I think I've come up with some kind of page plan. This comes on a printable of 4 little huts like this. And they are little pet huts. We've got 2 dogs and 2 cats. So what I'm going to do is have a waterfall flip up. So these will flip up like this. On the back side, I've printed 1 of 10 wood grain effects. I think we've got 4 or 5 coloured ones, and the other ones are more of a plain looking wood texture like this. So that is going to go onto there. We'll obviously tart up the back side of those as well. On the inside here, I've got 2 pullouts. I have got the beach hut pullout, which will stick in there, and the deck chair pullout, which will stick in there. You'll be able to write on these, and also on the back, we have more wood grain, 1 of the 10 wood grains as I've mentioned before, and also this one. And we'll do a little bit more to those pages as well. On the back page, we are going to do the peekaboo hut. So this is the panel at the back. This will stick on, and then the hut's going to go over the top. We will, of course, trim down here, and then we'll cut the door. So you can open the door and you will see some of this. I might position it so there's more writing space than shelf. We'll see when we get to that. We've also got lots of other bits and pieces and tags and whatnot. And we have a full sheet of pussycat beach items and little animals too, because I thought, well, we go on holiday and so do our pets. So that's what we're going to get up to. I have been through my stash of washi tapes, and I found some new ones that I thought could quite fit the seaside. This one particularly because it looks like humbugs. This is nice and stripy. This one is like faded stripe. This one is like mermaid or fish scales. And this is more like Deckchairs. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to put some down there. And I'm also going to reinforce the middle here. You can, if you want to, put these onto card, but if you just want to use the paper, I would advise just running a strip of washi tape down the bottom part where you're going to be lifting it up. It will give it a bit more reinforcement, but on that part there where you're going to be lifting it up. So next thing to do is to work out what order you want them to go in, and I'm going to go cat, dog, cat, dog, cat, dog, because I'm a cat person, not a dog person. And we're going to start at the bottom, and we're going to use the same washi tape. Make sure we get that lined up. Just to run across the top there. I'm neating up a little bit. My fingers today are not very good, guys. I do have arthritis, so please bear with me and my odd way of doing things. And then what you need to do, if this starts to pull up, guys, always use a bit of glue as well. We'll see how it goes, because some washi tapes don't want to behave and some do. You pull it up the other way, and then we run washi tape down there as well. So you're making a washi tape hinge. I'm just going to neaten that side up again, like that. See how it goes. Make sure it's nice and firm down. Press it down as our first one in, like so. And now I'm going to go ahead and do the rest. Okay, I've smartened it up by putting the same washi tape at the top to the very, very edge. And I've also put some down here at the bottom as well. I've given a little bit of vintage inking around the sides where you'd expect it to be a little bit more dirty or a little bit more used. And I've made some three little tags there. Now, my idea for this is we're going to leave this part alone and just add some nice writing spaces by using a ruler and a pen. Like so. I don't think that needs much. Somebody can write in there if they wish to. Again, with here and with here, they can write on that. Now the back side where the yellow wood paneling is, I think I might just like to add one little, maybe a dog or a cat or a beach deck chair or a shell or something like that. We've got lots of little different things to choose from. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do now. I'm just going to add a few more little bits of pussycut ephemera just to tart it up a little bit. But while we do this, let me tell you all about my Vintage British Seaside Journal. I've decided on my channel I prefer Vintage British. So I've got lots of different series coming up. This is the first one of many. We've got things like Wartime Britain and all sorts of lovely stuff coming up. I'm also going to carry on and do the special days journal, but they're going to have a bit more of a vintage feel to them. And then we've still got my art challenges coming up and spin the wheel. The art won't have a vintage feel to it, but the other journals and crafty things like that will. Because I do like my Vintage Britain, and I think British heritage is so much fun, and they've got so much to do with British heritage. And I think preserving memories and telling stories is one of my favourite things too. So that's what we'll be doing on the channel from now on. Each journal will have around 12 episodes. I think this one has 12 episodes. And for each episode, we're going to have a corresponding print pack. All these prints are designed by myself and will be available on Patreon. They will be available for members, paid members for at least 3 months, and then they'll go over to a paid post. That's just to stop people coming in 2 years' time, paying once and downloading everything. We also, over on Patreon, have bonus prints and freebies. And I also do freebies over in our Facebook group too. All the links to these places you can find in the description. What should we put on here? This nice shell. I do have a list of what journals I'll be making for the vintage on my Google Docs. But I'm always open to suggestions for more ideas, guys. I think at the moment we've got about 23. Which is quite a lot, but yet again, so much we can be doing. Over in our Facebook group is where we keep all of our challenges. Every month we have a different 4-colour challenge, different colours for each month. And we also do our special days challenges as well. We've normally about 2 special days a month. This month it's been chocolate, International Chocolate Day, and also teddy bears. Picnic we did for, because the whole of July is indeed picnic month here in the UK. So that is what we're up to at the moment. Every episode to do with the vintage journals, we'll be doing one specific thing. Like episode 1 for this was all to do with our fictional Brighton Canvas Works fictional company. This episode is all to do with beach huts and deck chairs. Now in the print pack, you will get 10 different wood grains that'll be suitable for the exteriors and interiors of beach huts, and all the other printables you can see on my desk and that we're using in today's journal, as well as lots more. So please do go and check them out. These print packs take me hours and hours and hours to design and make look good for you to be using. And also, guys, I would love, love, love to see what you make with them as well. So don't be shy. Join our Facebook group and or Patreon and show off what you make. Right. Last starfish, and this page is done. Okay, what I'm going to do with the pullouts is I'm going to put card on this back piece here and stick it down to use as a pocket also. The double use is going to be pull out, pull all the way out to that part there. That's going to be flat on the paper as a pocket. And the same at that side, so we can use our lovely tags that we have to put in the pockets too, and writing space behind, and also obviously a writing space on the back of these pullouts. So that's what I'm going to do next. Okie dokie, I've used some of our journal cover scrap to glue and put down the side edge here, and hopefully it's going to frame nicely for us. And also I had some of this lovely, lovely material that my mentor and sewing friend gave me, and isn't this beautiful? While we're on the subject of that, she has gone ahead and sewed me a long strip to use as a closure. I'm thinking it might be a little bit too thick, but we'll have a look-see at a later date when we get back to doing a bit more on our front cover. Okie dokie, so I'll put a little bit of that down there, just there. Now, yeah, this journal and this series has a lot of printables, guys, and that's fine. If you're looking for something more without printables in it, then I do have a playlist of my Junky Junk journal, and I'll put the link up there for you now. So what I've done is I've gone ahead and put these onto card. And I've gone ahead and also put some vintage inking on the fronts and the backs, just where it would fold. And I'm thinking we should have this one so it pulls out this way. Actually, other way around. Yep, it's going to work better that way, isn't it? Pull out that way and pull out that way. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get some glue and make these into pockets and glue them into the side just like that. Okay, well that's just to the side drying there. Let's have a look through at some of the tags and things we have. I've got a nice postcard. We'll use that in one side. A very large tag, we'll probably use that in the other side. We've got 2 matching tags here, one on either side. Again, blue. Probably, let's do 2 greenies. 2 of those. Leave those for different pack. I think that should be quite adequate to go into the sides. So what I'm going to do now is stick them all on card and cut them out. Guys, you've seen me do all that before. So I'm just going to do it and come back to you in a couple of seconds. Okie dokie, so I've got all the tags done. I've given some vintage inking around the sides. I've used a bit of the old scrap fabric on some of them too. The backs have also been inked, and I've also printed out a couple sheets of this lovely writing paper to pop in as well. I'm not going to put them in yet, guys, because we have to do the back. And let me have a look, see. We should be okay to do it. And what we're going to do, as I said earlier in the video, we're going to use this and then this. This doesn't have to be put on card, but this will need to be put on some thin card to enable us to cut through. And then we'll stick it on top. I think I'm just going to go as it is. When we get it done, we'll be able to trim those parts off there. I'll go ahead and I'm going to put this part on card, cut out the door, and we're going to stick that one underneath, and then we can mount it onto the back. We are going to have to decorate this up somehow as well, so I'll have a look through my stuff and things to see what we can do here. I can also use some of my fake washi tape on page edges to go down the side. I might do some on top, I don't know yet, we'll see what happens. I do have 4 A4 sheets with different designs for the fake washi tape and page edges. And after this episode has aired, within the first 24 hours, I shall post all 4 sheets up in Facebook for you. And they are absolutely lovely. What I do with them is I just cut them out and I stick them on my borders. As you can see on here, I've done it on here as well. At the top there with the little beach huts. Lots and lots of different designs, guys, just to make your edges look pretty. Okay, we're on our last stretch now. What I've done is I've put up some of that wood grain. I'm sorry, guys, I'm really struggling trying to get words out today. My fibromyalgia is causing me a lot of brain fog and speech issues. Thank you very much for understanding. So we still had a couple little gaps here, so what I thought we'd do is to stick a little shelf behind there and stick a little beach hut behind there. That should do it. I've gone ahead and I've already placed on my double-sided tape. What we'll do is we'll peel that off, we'll put some glue on, and we'll get it all positioned. Okie dokie, I think we're about there, guys. Let's just fold these up, ready to be put into those little pockets. Deckchairs and beats. Deckchairs and beach hut episode. Just a quick recap. We've done our little waterfall flip ups. We've done our 2 pull-outs, where these are now going to go in where the pockets is, like this. Put that one in there as well. Get it to a side angle. Let's look at some tags. What have we got? Want a red one, blue one, maybe a green one in there, like that. This can be decorated or used as writing space for whoever gets the journal. Put those in this side too. We have a bigger tag, really nice one, and some little ones as well. Lots and lots of writing space, lots of interaction, and lots of chunkiness. And again, that one pulls out to that side with more place to put images, whatever people fancy. And then of course on the back we have our peekaboo little hut, candy toes and salty kisses. And there we have it, guys. Shall we have a look at what we've done so far in the series? Let's get our lovely cover out. Rattle, 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 a bit of ASMR. There we go. Oh, I've got it upside down. Typical me. This is what we did in our first episode. Was all about Brighton Canvas Works. We did the front panel with pocket, the back panel with pocket, and we did this, and now we can put this in here too. This will be our second signature. It's going to be quite a chunky one, guys. We do have a lot of space to go yet, but I think it's looking really, really nice. Now, we can have them separately like that, or we can, what I'll probably do, is put them like this. Maybe do like 2 or 3 different signatures with them all like that. So it's not all about Canvas Works. It goes into the beach huts there. You could flip over to something else. We'll put it all together at some point, guys, but that is what we've got done today, and I think it looks absolutely sweet, especially the little cats and dogs. I hope you've enjoyed the episode today, guys. If you found it very interesting, don't forget the printables are available on Patreon, with some freebies on Patreon and also Facebook. We have a full series coming on this, and then we're going to keep on the channel now with Vintage British. Oh, do you know my mouth today? Don't forget to drop the video a thumbs up, guys. Don't forget to show me in Facebook or Patreon what you've created with these packs, or anything you want to share at all to do with your journals and or paper card crafts. I would absolutely love it. Please subscribe also, as I'm trying to grow my channel, and I would absolutely love it if you did that. But for now, guys, thank you very, very much for watching. Stay safe and happy crafting.